Hello, I'm going to discuss what a one-pager, otherwise called a summary, of all of the notes that you've taken and practice you've done for this topic. You'll be doing this at the end of every topic before the major test. So, first of all, there are a few things that you have to make sure that you always have when you're doing a one-pager. First thing, use white paper. Lined paper from your notebook is fine. Leave it in your notebook. Don't tear it out. I'll say that again. Don't tear it out. You're going to title the one-pager. For example, here are some examples in here that we have titles. You can see title there, title here. And this one's missing a title. So that's an example of what not to do. There is no title on this one. So this one already gets a frowny face. Next, after you have your title, you're going to write down all the essential questions and the answers you wrote down for those essential questions. All of them that you did in this topic. In this particular one, you can see here's an essential question, and they wrote it down, and then they put the answer over here as an example. Over here, they had an essential question, and then they answered it. So some of these students were not putting all of the essential questions, so your teacher will make you go back and make sure you include all the essential questions. Here, as you can see, the same thing there. But see, this student who got the frowny face actually put both essential questions from this particular topic. So these three would have been frowny faces, but then this one would have been okay because they wrote all of the essential questions. Now, once you've done that, you're going to have one math example from each practice assignment that you've done, from the practice assignments you've done. So, for example, if you did 3 practice assignments in this topic, then you are going to have 3 example problems. So you're just going to pick one from each practice and copy it completely onto your notes. Ideally, you're going to want to copy the one that you struggled with. So now you know how to do it, so in case it shows up on the test, you already know where to look on one page to be able to help you on the test question. So you can see here some of these students on this first one, they wanted to remind themselves of this information and then this information and this information because they had 3 practice assignments. You can see that here there were 3 practice assignments and this person actually just did the actual work. And then this person also, there was 3 practice assignments, so they did that as well. And this person, there was 3, they call them visuals on this page, they did 3 visuals. But then they also added other things that they didn't want to forget for this particular topic. And that's what I really encourage other people to do. Like here, this student wanted to remember this information, so they put it in here. This student didn't, but this one did, because that's what they were struggling remembering. And they wanted to go through all their notes. They just wanted to look in one spot. And then up here, let's see, this student put in a number line because they wanted to know which way they were going to graph this as an example, just for themselves because they didn't want to make that mistake on the test. They circled important information and highlighted it with markers. So I just want you to see there's different ways to display this. The one thing that I'm going to push this here is I don't want any white space on your paper. Don't leave white space. You need to fill it up with stuff that you are going to be needing for the test. This is another way to study as well for the test. So I would like you to be very creative, use color, draw borders. Once you've done that, come show your notebook to your teacher and we will give you a signature, hopefully, if you've done all the things up here. Thank you.